Hello? Here, yesterday, what you took? Name? Name is like Tommy. I don't know. String, color, white.
Intel.
Integer tell. If required,
Tail.
we can take more,
True one.
attribute. That's fine. Then I can add some behavior like public. Public is optional. White bark. You can say dog barks at night. System dot how dot println barks at night. Public void walk. Yeah, I hope everybody is following me. System dot out dot println. This is my template, right? And my object will behave this behave accordingly. Dog can walk.
This is your design.
Right. This is called design.
Yeah.
I'm designing the class, and my object will behave accordingly. Yesterday we talked about what is the class, what is the object, how to make it. Everything we talked about, right? It's done. Cool. Hmm? Yeah. So, hey, who will tell me what is the limitation of this design? Limitation of this design is if anybody would ask, you know, if anybody would ask, I need a dog with different color. Do you think you can do it? Answer is no. It's not possible, right? Whatever dog you will create, every dog will have. Any guess? Suppose I'm making two dog. Are you with me? Help me. Dog D1. Can you help me? Huh?
New
Dog.
dog.
So you know all those things, right? No confusion at all.
Mhm.
Dog one. I hope you got the limitation of existing design. Yeah. Both the dog color will be white, name Tommy and 10 wall, right? But my requirement is I want sometime white dog, sometime yellow dog, sometime pink dog, sometime a name should be also different, right? So here we are creating object. When you're creating object, every object has a attribute, and this attribute has a predefined value like Tommy. Uh, Color equals to what? White. I hope I'm making
White.
myself clear. Hmm. One. So we have object, and this object has attribute, right? So normally when attribute has some values, we call it state of the object. Object attributes values all are also known as states of the object. Got a point? I would say
Right.
this is current state of the object. This is current states of the object. If attribute value will change, I would say this is I am changing the state of the object, right? I
Correct.
hope. Nice. So you got the limitation. Yeah. So today I'm going to because of this limitation, I'm going to make some modifications in my template so that I can create object with different state. You got a point?
I got it.
What's
Yeah.
my plan?
You
To
are going to
change.
change the attributes, let's say color
Yeah,
of the dog
yeah,
or maybe
yeah.
name. Yeah.
So uh, in order to do it, here we have concept of constructor. What? Concept of constructor, right? So what is the agenda? I'm going to teach you constructor today. constructor. So what is a constructor? Constructor is a special method. What is it?
Special method.
Special method which is used to initialize object states, object states. Give me a second. I told you, right? Object states means attribute value. Object state at the time of its creation. Do you understand the meaning of it? A constructor is a special method which is used to initialize object at the time of its creation. When object is created, this constructor can come in the picture, right? So what is the specialty of the constructor? I'm just writing the specialty constructor. First specialty of the constructor is it is a method. Oh, nice. It is same as methods. Second, uh, its name must be same as class. Third, it does not have any return type. Hmm. You understand the specialty of the constructor? It is a method. Its name must be same as class. It does not have any return type. Nice. People, can you help me? In this, I can write a constructor. You see the way I'm writing? Constructor, here you can write public or not, it is up to you, right? No return type. You can directly write the dog and so who will tell me the specialty of it? Anand, you see, this is a method. Yes or no? Because
Yeah.
it has a name and parenthesis.
Hmm.
What is the specialty of this method? This method name is same as class and it does not have return type and it has curly bracket open and close, right? It is similar to method definition, but it does not have two things. Sorry, it is specialty in two things. No return type and name should be same as class name. Got it?
Got
So
it.
this is called constructor. This is called uh, default constructor no R constructor. This is called default constructor or no R constructor. No R constructor means you are not passing any
Argument.
argument.
Yeah.
Anybody have any question query? This is called default constructor or no R constructor. Hmm? So you understand the specialty of the constructor? Yeah. We understand. What? Constructor does not have return type and its name should be same as class name. And of course, it is a similar to method. That's correct. Can
Okay.
I say constructor is a method?
Yes.
100% we can say constructor is a method, but a special method, which name should be same as class name and no return type. Oh, really? Really? Hello. Let's move ahead, right?
So it doesn't have any main over there. So even though it doesn't have any main,
No. Main we can write anytime, man.
okay.
Right? Main is just starting. We are just talking about design. We are not talking about its execution, right? When you want to execute your program, you can introduce main
Main,
method.
yeah.
That's nice. And then, I'm just going to give you next flavor of it, right? Like here, I'm going to introduce another constructor that is called parameterized constructor. Hello, in the same program, right? Yep.
Yeah. That's my question. Good.
Mm. Yeah. Because it is not doing anything. No? Okay. Before introducing a new constructor, let me tell you when you make the object of it. How to make the object a dog dk new Like when you make the instance of the dog like this. Hmm. So here, new means you want to make object, right? And of this class. Like here,
Yes.
when you write the parenthesis, all. So here, this is the constructor. When you use new, here you are calling the constructor, right?
Right.
Oh, basically you are here. You mention you are interested in the constructor with zero parameter, right?
Right.
Nice. So here I can say calling constructor with zero parameter. Nice, right? Cool, right? Calling constructor with zero parameter. Got my point?
Got it.
Also known as
Default. Default constructor.
default constructor, right? Zero parameter, normally we say zero argument, right? We don't use
Yeah.
parameter. So let's use zero argument. Argument. Clear? Zero argument.
Zero or null.
Yeah, no argument
No argument. Yeah.
or no arg.
No.
No argument. Nice. Like here, default constructor, you write or not. If you don't write, here you see, I'm writing class. Wow, right? Are you with me? I'm writing class. Wow. And in this class, do you think I wrote any constructor? No, I just have one attribute. No? So tell me, this is Java file. When you compile your code into Java bytecode, right? When you compile your Java code into Java bytecode, mean your class file. So what happened? Automatically compiler will introduce default constructor. Oh my God, who gives you the default constructor? Any guess? Who
Uh,
gives you the
Java BB.
JVM.
JVM. Yeah.
no, not JVM.
JDK.
Compiler.
Compiler.
Yeah, compiler comes with JDK, right? So who wrote this default constructor? Any guess? Compiler. So what we
Compiler.
understand today? We write you write a constructor or not doesn't matter. Compiler will give you the constructor, right? Who introduced default constructor? Compiler. Compiler means Java C. Na? And Java, who gives you Java C? It comes with JDK.
Okay.
So compiler Java C, compiler Java C creates default constructor inside class definition. I hope I'm making myself clear. Hello, sir. You have to reply also.
Yeah. Yes. Narendra.
So in the same class, like here, default constructor is there. I'm going to make a parameterized constructor. Nice. How? Like here, default constructor is there. I want to give the because my intention of this is. Please let me know if you're not following me right. I'm just writing public. Help me. Public is optional. Like here, I want to make a constructor with parameter. So here you can pass the constructor name, string color, sorry, comma, integer t. N stand for name of the dog, C stand for color, and T stand for
Tail.
tau.
Car.
Yep, done. So my dear friend, 20. My dear friends, like here, when you call this constructor is who is writing this constructor? Programmer.
Programmer.
Yeah. So when you write the constructor in name, you can pass n. Color, you can assign
C.
C,
E.
and T means Intel, you can assign T. So I just wrote what? Parameterized constructor. Please remember it, right? This is
Parameterized constructor.
yeah. This is parameterized constructor. Got it? When constructor, hey, you need to remember one rule. If you write the parameterized constructor, means if you write the parameterized constructor, default constructor will be not automatically introduced by compiler. What? If you do not write any constructor, who will give you a default constructor?
Compiler.
Compiler, Java C. But if you write your own constructor, right, then default won't become. Oh, I got confused. No,
It will be parameterized.
he said if you do not write any constructor, who will give you default constructor? Compiler. But if you write your parameterized constructor, then default constructor won't become. Please, and nobody's supposed to forget it. What? Important
Which one is default constructor? The upper one?
upper one.
Okay.
Very important. What is it? If
You
you
write
write
your constructor,
your own
own constructor,
parameterized,
parameterized constructor, sorry.
you means programmer.
Yeah.
Once parameterized, once you write your own parameterized constructor,
Then default constructor will not come.
then default constructor will not come. If you write your own parameterized constructor, then default constructor will not be generated. Any guess?
Generated by compiler.
Compiler. That's correct. Like here, when you write a parameterized constructor, writing default constructor is programmer. Na? In this case, writing default constructor is, in this case, writing default constructor as programmer responsibility. Yep. Yes. Got my point? Hmm. Oh my God. One thing. Can we write a multiple constructor inside the class? Can we
Yes, you can
write
write.
multiple constructors in a class? Answer is yes, right? And this is known as, when you have multiple constructor, what is it? This is known as constructor overloading. Oh, what is a constructor overloading? Nothing. Writing more than one constructor inside a class is called constructor overloading. I don't know you understand or not. Hmm? Who will define the constructor
Yes.
overloading? It's nothing. Writing multiple constructor in a class at the same time is called constructor overloading. Hmm? You got it? Yep. I said you got it. You have to say yep, right? Next thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the use of it, how to use it, right? Pling. I don't need this. I don't need this. Hello, mister. This is my class definition. You want to make dog? Like, if you want to make dog with default setting, right? So you can call default constructor. You have to reply what I said. If you want to create a dog with default attribute, then what you can do?
Default constructor. Make a default constructor.
How to make a dog? Like, you need a
Yeah.
main method, right?
Yes.
So I'm just writing public static void
Void man.
main This I am introducing in the same class, right? It is up to you. I told you yesterday. Main method, ideally you should write always in different class. But if you want, you can write in the same class also. It is up to you. Okay, okay. And here I can write string array, right? You know array. And here I can write main also. You know it, right?
Right.
So my friend, you want to make you can make dog d1 new dog. I'm calling default constructor, right? Default.
Right.
In this case, if default constructor is called, the what is the attribute of my dog? Name equals to Tommy, color equals to white, and tail one. No? But if you want to create a dog with the parameter, so what you need to do? Like here,
D1 dot.
you can pass the parameter here.
Yeah.
The first parameter is name. My dog name is like Jam,
Uh-huh.
and color is yellow, and tail is 1, 2, whatever you want to give, right? 2. You got a point? Hmm.
Yep.
So here, you tell me in this case, right? What name of the dog will be? Tommy,
Tom.
and color white, and tail equals to 1. Make sense? But in this case, your dog has not default
Already
value. You're assigning it,
parameter.
right? When you call dog, right? In jam, and jam will go to n, yellow will go to c, 2 will go to t, and it is going to change the name, color, and tail, right?
You are
So in
modifying,
this case,
right?
yeah. So in this case, oh, cool. In this case, I can your name will be jam. Color is
Hello.
hello.
Until two.
Two. Done. If you understand this much, say I got it. So what is the benefit of this design? This design has flexibility to assign any attribute to the dog at the time of its construction. How it was possible? It is just possible because of introducing concept of constructor.
Construction.
Constructor.
And constructor is always called at the time of object creation, and it is invoked once, right? Let me write it. Constructor is invoked only once, right? Constructor is invoked only once for an object. If you understand, say I understand, otherwise say I don't understand. Constructor is invoked only once for an object. You cannot say I have called two constructor for my an object. That's incorrect. You cannot call a constructor multiple time for one object, right? Like in our real life also, always something happened once, right? Are you following me? For example, born, right? How many time you can born in your life?
That's one time.
Only one time, right? Somebody
Yeah.
says I born 2 times. Okay, it's not possible, right? He is telling a lie. So in your real life, similarly for death, right? You can only die once.
So I
Clear?
mean, for each constructor, you will be invoking at only one time, right?
For one object, constructor is invoked
One
only
object.
once.
Okay.
You cannot say I have called parameterized constructor and default constructor, right? Two
Right.
times. No,
Mm.
only once it is called, right? Remember it. Make sense?
Sir, I need.
Makes sense.
Haji, who is this? Tell me.
This is Deepa. How do you say invoke the constructor only once?
I said constructor is only invoked once because constructor is used to initialize the object, right? And object initialization means only first time, right? So your question is, can you come again? I don't
Um,
understand.
I understood everything, but when we say we are invoking the constructor, we mean public dog string n string c int t.
Like here, this is the constructor invocation. See, new dog. So when you write new dog means you are invoking the constructor, right?
Okay.
If you are
Okay. So okay. So when we're writing public dog string and string C, we are writing the constructor. But here in the main method, in the main class, we are invoking the method.
exactly, we are invoking the constructor. You are right. After new, whatever you write, right? Class name means you are invoking the constructor, right?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
New means you are creating the dog, and at the same time your constructor is invoked. The constructor will be only invoked at the time of object creation. Nobody can say, hey, my object is created and constructor, can we call the constructor? It is too late. Why? Constructor is only called at the time of, let me write it. Constructor is only invoked or called, right? Both are the same. Called. Constructor only invoked or called at the time of object creation. Are you with me? If your object is created, somebody says, oh my god, my object is created, I forget to call my constructor, can I call it? You would say, hey fool, you are too late. Constructors only invoked are called at the time of object creation. Once object is created,
So
once
also
object
for
is ready,
D2, so let's say
then
we want to change to like a different value for D2, then we cannot once we have already invoked the method.
yeah. Actually, once a object is initialized, right, and later you want to change the attribute value, you can take the help of method. You cannot do with constructor, right?
Yes.
What is it? So I'm not saying you cannot change the state of the object, right? Later, what? If you what? Later, if you want to change the state of the object, how you can do that? Later, if you want to change the state of the object, then you have to use what? Use normal method. Hmm?
How do we use normal method then?
No, it is up to you. You can introduce some method which can change the you know attribute value. I'll show you, right, this example. Normal method means it is not a constructor, right? Can I say construct? I mentioned it. Constructor is also a method. Is it correct, Deepa?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Constructor. Every constructor is a method, but opposite is not true. Every what constructor is a method,
It's method, but
but
every method is not constructor.
yeah, but every method, is not constructor. Please remember it. Yes, yes. That's correct. Hmm? Ho, ho. I hope this is clear to you.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have to do the practice of it, right? So
Nagendra, I have one
listen,
quick question.
quick question, please.
Yeah, like so object and constructor are almost same unless we change the parameter.
Yeah. When you create an object, no, new, right? Then you write dog means you are creating the object, right?
Mm-hmm.
So new means you are creating the object, and new dog and parenthesis means you are calling the constructor also, right?
Mm-hmm.
So object creation and constructor invocation takes same place. That's why I said object creation and object constructor invocation both take at the same place, same time.
Okay.
Simple. When you say new dog, I'm creating object. Oh, we are calling constructor also. That's why I said constructor is only invoked at the time of object creation. Once object is fully created, then later you cannot call constructor. Your next question should be now again, if object is created, constructor is must call. You think and tell me what I said. Once object is created, you always use new and dog. So then constructor must be invoked.
Yes.
Yes.
Answer is yes. Okay. So very general rule is once object is created, constructor is invoked for sure. But It means if object is created, it means constructor is invoked for sure, right? This concept. But I will tell you certain situation where you can create an object without calling constructor. Please do not confuse. You got a point?
Now again, if that construction is called by default, then why we need this parameterized constructor?
If, oh my God, what's your name?
Pratima.
Okay. Pratima, I think you are not putting attention. I told you, right? Why we need parameterized constructor? I am telling you from the beginning. Parameterized constructor will allow you to assign value in your attribute of your choice, right? You see, name equals to Tommy, color equals to white, right? You don't want this, right? You want to assign value to it of a choice, right? That's why you made parameterized constructor. You forget the concept?
No, I know that concept, but I just got confused if it's called default.
Okay. So it is up to you, right? You want to call default. You see in the blue, sorry, in the green, I'm calling default constructor. That's why you see in D1, name is Tommy, color is white and tail one. Because in this, I'm not customizing the default value of it, right? But in second call, I am calling parameterized constructor where I'm passing jam. Jam goes to n, yellow goes to c, and 2 goes to integer t. Pratima, you got this much?
Yeah,
So you tell me why we need parameterized constructor now?
because we are giving like parameterization like jam, yellow, and true.
Yeah, you say, hey Nagendra, I don't want to use default attribute of the class dog. I want to customize name, color, tail of my choice. That's why I'm using parameterized constructor. Make sense?
Yeah, I got it.
And what is constructor overloading? Constructor overloading is just a concept where you write more than one constructor in a class. Pratima, that is correct?
Yeah,
Constructor overloading means writing more than one
one
constructor in a
class.
class. Oh, nice. Like here, when you write more than one constructor, you should follow some rule. What I said?
You
Rules
have to follow some rules.
for constructor overloading. I'm telling you, rules for constructor overloading rock. We have two rules for constructor overloading, right? First rule is, if you lie to me, I can Google it, right? Why I want to Google it? Because I want to save my time. Nah? Rules for
We need from your experience, not a Google. Just kidding.
hmm, hmm, please. Oh my God, there's a lot of rules. And rules for constructor overloading. Hmm? Like you cannot all these things you can, you know. Hey, please help me. So first rule for constructor overloading is when you write the constructor, number of parameter must be different. I don't know, it's very complex. I'm just writing my own. Nah? First, number of any guess argument should be not applying. Number of argument should be different.
Different.
It should be different. Meaning is like first constructor is taking how many parameters? Zero argument, and second one is taking two argument. That's correct. Hmm.
Yes.
And so this is either right, either either right. Number of arguments should be different. Number of arguments should be different. Second, if number of arguments should be see same, right? Then its type or order of the parameter should be argument should be different. I don't know you got my point or not. What do you say? Either number of arguments should be differ, or its type or order of the argument should be differ, right? Here, either number of argument. Like here, this is method overloading. How? Sorry, constructor overloading. How? It's taking 0 parameter and it's taking
Multiple parameter,
3
multiple
parameters. So
parameters.
first condition satisfied, right? So you will have sometime the situation where number of argument will be same. If number of arguments should be same, then what could be differ? Their type or order. For example, type. Let's talk about type. Like here I'm writing constructor. Please help me. Like this is one constructor. That's correct. Say yes. And in this I'm passing integer, right? T. And I can write another constructor here. It will again take the one parameter, but here I'm passing, any guess? Name. A. These two are also constructor overloading. Yeah.
Yes.
People reply.
Yes.
This is also constructor overloading. Why? This is taking one parameter. This is also taking one parameter.
But they are
They are
different.
constructor overloading, but they are different. Why? Because this is taking a string, and this is taking. Please reply.
Int.
Yeah. So this is for constructor overloading. What is the rule? Two rule. Either number of arguments should be differ or its type. If number of arguments is differ, then their type or order of the argument should be different. Please remember it. We'll talk more about it. Anybody have any query so far? If you get confused or anything, please let me know. As clear.
So another constructor, if we use dog int t and string n, and the fourth one is dog string n, and then int t, and 3 and 4 are also overloaded.
Can you come again?
Yeah, my concern is like just I'm exchanging the point int t and then string n.
No. Can you come again? What I should write here? String.
Yeah, string n, comma, n.
Achha, n comma.
Int time t. Sorry, tell t.
Here, this is also overloading. Yeah. This is taking 2 parameter, and other are taking. No one is taking 2 parameter, right? This is taking 1 parameter. This is also constructor overloading.
This is the third, and in fourth, if we like first we write tail t and string n.
Yeah. That is also that's correct. That's correct. All are the valid example of constructor overloading. Done. It's done. So, I don't know. Do you understand the concept of constructor and overloading also?
Yeah. Nagendra, you said if the number of the constructor is different, which is like what same. You said either the type or the order should be different, right? Okay, so I get the type. What do you mean by order?
Yeah, let me talk about. Like here, you can write another constructor. A third, let me write fourth one. Like fourth and third, both are the valid constructor overloading. What I'm doing here, I'm just changing the order of the parameter. First, I'm writing tal, then I'm writing name. Can you see this?
Okay.
This is also valid because first parameter is number of argument are same, but their order is different. This is also valid. So whatever I wrote, right, 1 2 3 4, it is valid. Why? Because when you call the constructor, you can pass the parameter. If you pass integer first, then name, then it will call fourth one. If you pass name first, then tell, then it will call third one. So third and fourth are also valid example of constructor overloading on the basis of order of the parameter.
Okay.
Because both are taking 2 parameters, and both one is tell and second one is name, but their order is different.
Both of them are taking the same parameter as well, but the only order is different.
Nice, you got my point.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to.
So, sir, like, but it will be the same, right? If the argument is like suppose public dog string C string N and int T.
That is same. If you only change the name, right, that is not correct. For example, if you write dog, mhm, hey, you write dog, and actually name doesn't matter, right? Mhm. I write M, comma. You tell me, this is example of constructor overloading? No, 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 no. This is not valid. Why? Because the first one is integer and second one is string. Already we have taken care at the line number 4, right? So
Like from what I understood, like from the order of the arguments, I thought like maybe we can put string color, string like name, string tail, like just changing the order within the bracket. But I think it would be the same, like whether I do string C, string N, or string T. Sorry,
of course,
INTT.
yeah, of course, method name, parameter name doesn't matter, right? Only type matters. Are you following me? So here you see, hello, here we have T and N. Here we have M and str, right? So fourth and fifth are same. You got a point? So when you are defining
Okay.
constructor, name doesn't matter there. Anywhere name doesn't matter, right? Are you following me? Name could be anything. So tell me, fourth and fifth constructor are same or different?
Same.
Both are same.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Name doesn't matter. Remember it. Argument name doesn't matter. So I can say this is not correct because it is same as because it is same as fourth. What do you say? So
Yes.
when you do it, it will give you forget it compile time error. Nice.
Or duplicate.
Yeah, duplicate. It will give you the
Yeah.
compile time error, man.
Right.
Duplicate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have done with constructor, but you need to know what constructor is. Constructor is a special method which is used to customize the attribute of the object. Constructor is a special method which is used to give initial state to the object. Constructor is the method through which you can give the object state or attribute value of the object of your choice. And when you write the constructor, you should follow some rule. First rule of constructor is you say it is constructor. It is a method, does not have any return type. Name should be same as class name. Nice. What is the specialty of the constructor? Its name must be same as it should or must be.
Must be class name.
Yeah,
Must.
its name must be same as class name. Nice. Ah, yep. Hello. Done. I have done with the concept of constructor. Is clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do practice.
Yeah,
We'll
please
see
do
some
practice
practice.
because it's a lot, right? Here I'm telling you, I can teach you many things all together and you are not able to recall it. It is wasting of your time and my time as well. I'll teach you one more topic and then I will make you free for today. But guys, when you come to the tomorrow, I'll ask some questions. Whatever I have done so far, I can ask random questions with random people. Please, please, please be ready for that, okay? What I'm going
Sure.
to
Okay.
teach you next is this keyword. Which keyword? This keyword. Before talking on this keyword, I want to know what is the keyword. Who will explain to me? Suppose I am very new to the programming. I want to know what is the keyword. Who will tell me keywords?
Keyword is like.
Reserved,
Go ahead. Someone else turn.
reserved, reserved words.
I don't understand. What do you mean by reserve words? You are right, but could you please illustrate it a little bit more detail, if possible?
Can I say something?
Which meaning is predefined by compiler.
Very nice. Anybody
Yeah.
else wants to try?
Yeah. That's
Keywords
something
are
else.
like here those words which meanings are predefined. Can we redefine the meaning of it? No, you cannot redefine it, right? So keywords are those words, na? You know it. Keywords are those special words, right? Words Keywords are those special words which meaning is already defined by
Compiler.
language compiler. You are right. Compiler. What is it? Keywords are those words, special words which meaning are already defined by the language compiler, right? Yep. So we cannot, है we cannot redefine it. Are you following me? What I say? We cannot redefine it. So we cannot redefine it. Only we can use it. That's correct. Only we can use it. Got it? For example, A, you are not replying. You know, for what is the use of break? Break is used to two places. You remember?
Stop the process.
Come out of
Yeah,
Stop
loop.
the
yeah.
repetition.
Yeah.
Terminate the loop.
Yeah.
Terminate
Stop the loop too.
right. Second,
Terminate the switch case.
yeah, it is used. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Terminate the switch case. Somebody says right. Terminate the switch case. That's correct. I agree. I agree. Right. There's two use of. We can here. Can I say hey break? You are integer variable. Break will say hey fool. Why you are defining to me, right? I'm not a integer variable. Can I write this? No.
No.
What I'm trying to do, I am saying hey break, you are integer variable which you can hold integer data, right? Hey break what? Hey break, you are int variable now, right? Hey break, you are int variable now means you can hold integer int data. You got a point? Basically, I'm trying to give a different meaning to break. Break will say what? I'm keyword. Why you are trying to redefine my meaning? Okay, how dare you? You got a point? So
Yes.
compiler will say break is already predefined words. You cannot redefine it. Oh, nice. I hope you understand the meaning of keyword
Mm-hmm.
and you understand what is the meaning of redefine means you cannot give another meaning to it. Whatever meaning is there by the compiler, it is reserved. You cannot make meaning of your choice, right? Hello.
Yes.
Done. Similarly, this is a keyword. Only I would say about this. This always point. This always holds. This always holds address of current object being used. Oh, what is it? This always holds address or reference, you can say, of current object being used. Nice. We need to understand the meaning of it, right? Hello.
You mean like a,
Let
this will
me
refer to the object,
current object. Current
current
object.
object, when we
Let me
call the
show you
method.
the.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Let me show you. We have a class. My class name is junk. Hmm? And this junk has a variable. I'm not writing constructor, right? I want to make simple. M1444, right? People, public, void, print. If you understand this is a very simple program. We have a class. It has a one attribute m equals to 444, and here we are printing it. System dot out dot println. I can write m. This program is pretty simple to understand or not? Hmm?
Yes.
Yes,
It's
yes.
very like what I'm going to show you is here you can like here I'm printing the value of m, and here you can also write this. I'll tell you what is this, right? And here you can also write this dot m. I'll tell you the meaning of it, right? Hello. Hmm? Please help me. Integer. Like here I'm defining m two times. No? My friends, are you with me? Yes. Sir, you have to reply.
Yes, yes.
You have this is called
Yes.
M is this is the attribute of the class. Sorry, yeah, you can say attribute of the object, right? When you write inside the class, this is called object attribute, right? And here I can define M at the class level. I can define also N inside the method. This is called local variable of the print method. Oh, this M is called local variable of method print. Confused? Please digest it and let me know. Today we have two M. One M is at class level, that is called attribute of the object. Second M we can define again inside the method. So both we have. Got it? Please
Got it.
digest
Yeah.
it and let me know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, today we understand this the variable which you define inside the class. This is also called instance variable. Oh, nice. So this is called, sorry, instance variable. You
Instance
tell me
variable. You tell me.
what is the difference between instance variable and local variable? Who will tell me? The variable which you define inside the
Instance
class,
variable is for class or object, and
yeah, and local variable you always define inside the method.
method. Yeah.
So please, so can we define local variable and instance variable with same name? Yes. No? The local variable, what I say? Instance variable and local variable can have same name? Yes. Instance variable and local variable can have same name. Yes. We did it, right? Say yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. But we have to understand how it works. Yeah. So, Mr. Allow me. I'm going to make a new class. Na? Class junk main. I need your help. What I did? I just created a class junk main. I need your help. And we have to write public static void main. Public static void. You know, right? Main. Yup. And here you can write string. Hey, this is correct or not? Yeah, yeah, yeah. People reply. What I'm doing? I can make an object of junk. You know how? Hello? You guys are not replying
Yeah.
sometime. We have default constructor, right? You can call it.
Yeah.
So like here I'm saying junk, new junk. And then you can call the method. What? jk dot print method. So what happened? Hello? Like here, when you make the object, right? This is the object of junk, and object will have only those attributes which is defined as an instance variable. So in this, how many attributes you can show in the photo? Only M. This is the object diagram of it, right? So this has not you will never show the local M. You will show only
Class. The class one.
class level.
Yeah. Class level.
So it will have only this one in the photo. That's correct. What I said, you can have only local one. Got it? Yeah. So Mr. You tell me what JK holds? Any guess? JK holds address of a reference of the junk object. That's correct. JK holds
Correct.
reference of
Object.
object of junk type. Hmm?
Yes.
JK holds reference of uh, object of junk. That's correct. So here, when you call the print method, right? So when you call the print method, your control will come over here. Say yes. So in local method, you are making a local variable. Hey, what I'm doing here? It when you call the method, there would be m, right? You are defining m. Yes or no? Yep. Say yes. Sir, you are not replying sometime.
Yes,
Yes.
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 So when you call the method local variable, when memory will be allocated to the local variable? The moment when you call it, right? The moment when you call it, only local variable memory will be located, not at the time of object creation. Remember it. What is it? Yeah, we have this local m. Local m will come in the picture when you call the method. If you don't call a method, local m will never come in the picture. Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah. So see the execution, right? When you call jk.print, your program control will come here. M is allocated. New 2m is there, right? One is at class level, which is associated with object. Second one is in method. So when you say m, it will print? It will print 4 or 3 3. Any guess? Yeah.
3.
Yeah. It will take local first. Not in the local, then only it will go to the instance variable. So here it is going to print 333. Like this will always hold the address of calling object. So who is calling this method? Any guess?
This.
444.
This will hold the address of JK.
Mm.
So you know JK? JK is the object name, right? JK is object name. That's correct.
Okay.
So this is same as the here. This will point to whom? This will point to
444.
JK. No, JK. I'm talking about only this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. JK is the object name, and here this will point to JK. Are you following me? But whatever address you have in the JK, same address I can get where I can get inside my method. In my method, when you call with the help of JK, you want to access the JK address inside the method. How you can access it? This keyword. Hmm? Oh, Mister, I'm inside the method print. I want to know who is calling to me. Who will tell you? This print method can be called by whom? Any object, right? Any object of junk type. Am I right?
Yes.
Mm,
Other people. Print will be always called by some object, and you want to know who's calling to print. How will come to know? This keyword.
okay.
This will always tell you, hey, who is calling to me? Hmm?
Okay.
Let me tell you. If I have multiple object of junk, how I can make it? Junk J1. Hmm. Junk. First of all, you tell me J1. I'm making 3 objects, no? And you have to tell me all the object will have same address or different address.
Different.
Different.
Front address.
Different object. Yeah. So if all object has different address and all are calling j1 dot print, hmm, print. Are you with me? So this is correct. Hmm? Hmm. So tell me when you call the j1 dot print, j2 dot print. So all are calling the same method, right? So
Yeah.
inside the method, if you go to and talk to this will point to whom? This will always point to. Sometime it will point to j1 when it is called by j1, right? It will point to the j2 when method is called by j2. Oh my god. So this is changing or not? But this is always
Yeah.
changing.
Yeah.
Why?
Changing. This is
Changing.
changing. Yeah.
Yes.
You say this will depend on who is calling print. If print is called by j1, this will point to j1. If print is
Oh,
called by
okay.
j2, it will point to j2. If j if it is called by j3, then this will point to j3. Got my point? Yep. Like here, you say this dot m. You are saying I'm interested in not in the current m. I'm interested in the m which is belongs to this means object. So here this dot m will print what?
The
444.
444.
444 opposite. Yeah.
Like
Top.
here, this will always point to the object. When you say this dot attribute name, it will go and point to the that object attribute. You got the concept? This will always refer to the current object being used. The print is called. You are inside the print and you want to know who will tell you this keyword. Hmm? You got the concept of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
think I
will
got it.
always, so please go with it. And if you have local variable and the local variable and instance variable, how you can distinguish it? This keyword. That's correct. Let me write it. Local variable. Hmm. If your local variable and instance variable are same, if your local variable and instance variable are same, how you will distinguish it? Tell me. This keyword. If your local variable and instance variable are same, then you can differentiate it. How? How you can distinguish it? Any guess? You're not replying.
Um.
By
See
this
this
keyword,
keyword.
I guess.
This keyword.
If yeah, if your
Not
local variable and
necessarily
instance
this,
variable are same,
but the.
eh,
I
then
mean
here what I'm
it
saying, that's fine. Your local variable and instance variable are same. You have to differentiate it. How you can differentiate it? Then you can differentiate how?
Using
Any
this
guess?
keyword, this
Yeah, you
and
can
this.
differentiate it as per using this keyword.
Nagan, you are only giving example, right? But you're not saying like not in every program it's gonna be differentiated by this.
Eh,
This.
you will see a lot everywhere. First of all, learn concept
Okay.
and application. See, I'm the people who always, going to use it, right? I'm not normal instructor. Are you following me?
Okay.
So, because your question may be, again, could you please show me the many example of it? This will be your daily job. This
Oh,
keyword you are going to use everywhere, right?
okay. Okay.
The first of all, you have to understand your concept should be crystal clear, right? And today onwards, I'm going to use this everywhere. You got a point?
Yeah.
Like here, one thing is very clear. You don't think I will teach you theoretically, because theoretically, if I'm teaching you, it will not help you, right? You have to see the
Sir, I
practical
have a
use of
question.
it. I'm done with this keyword. If you have any question query, you can ask, and I'll show you the use of it. Right? This keyword has many use. If you go here and there, people can
Oh,
use it. Like
I didn't know this is a keyword like TSIS. Is this a keyword?
yes, sir. Already I mentioned it, right?
Oh, okay. My bad. That's the reason why I was confusing from the very beginning. Why is he mentioning
Yeah.
this so many times? Okay, okay. Now I think now I know.
Sir, I have a question.
Question, please.
So, system.out.println m prints local variable 333,
Hmm.
and this.m prints 444, right?
Your understanding is right.
So, I understood the concept of this, which means instance variable, but this.m, okay, since
This,
m,
I bet this will point to the current object, right? So
yes,
this dot m means it will print the value of m of the current object. Simple.
m
So
of the correct. Okay, sure.
yeah.
Thank you. Understood.
Okay. Anybody else have any question query? Otherwise, it is enough for today, and you have to do the practice of this much. Whatever concept I have taught you, please do not confuse. If you confuse, what should be your job. Once you confuse to me. Got it? Simple. Hello.
Okay. Hi, Nagendra. So we are not going to do the lab work today. It's only concept theory.
No. You will do lab with Aman.
Okay. Sure. I
Go
thought
with him.
you said it's done today. Okay.
No.
Sorry. Thanks, man.
I have done today.